And joining us now is Father Mark Morozowich, a priest formed in the Ukrainian Catholic Church, a professor at Catholic University of America. Father Mark, this is a story that can seem very distant and disconnected to us as Americans. What do you hear from people in the Ukraine who are dealing with this violence?
Well, so many of our bishops and our priests are right there helping the people, trying to help them to manifest their voice. So many of these people are even grandchildren of people who were arrested, people who lived in the underground church. It's only 25 years ago that the Ukrainian Catholic Church has come into the forefront, that it's been allowed to exist. And so when we think of religious freedom and our ability to express ourselves, even our political views, and so the church is there trying to build up people and support them, and that their dignity and destiny as human beings can be freely expressed. And so this is something I think that's at the heart of us as Americans, to be able to have religious freedom, to be able to say our piece, whether others agree with it or disagree.
That is a good way to connect, especially in this global world. In the meantime, you've got more than 24 dead, 10 times that many injured. Who is responsible for all this violence?
Well, we understand the interest of the government in having a restored central city of Kyiv. But at the same time, we have to remember that there is the right for people to manifest. And if they wouldn't be under fear from even the rubber bullets. Bishop Boris Godziak is visiting a hospital today and visiting those who have been wounded. We hear of rubber bullets, but we don't realize that they can take out an eye.
They hurt. Yeah.
So that's a very big part of it.
Father Mark, we heard from the Ukrainian bishop that we could be on the verge of another Cold War. Is it that bad?
It certainly is a difficult situation. As we look at the situation of Ukraine, which lies in a sense between Europe and Russia, and we try to understand what the goals are, and that's what spurred this whole revolution, if you will, this whole protest, is that people wanted to live in a free society. They wanted to be more aligned with Europe. And the days of, if you will, Soviet domination that still resound in their minds rings very loudly, and those fears are what drives people. And as I heard, even people in eastern Ukraine, they originally weren't involved, but when they saw the crackdown from the police on these protesters, they then began to demonstrate and to join the cause because they want to live in a free society.
Well, thank you, Father Mark, for helping us to connect very personally. We appreciate you.
You're welcome.